Welcome to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. All right, today is Champagne Part 2, and we're going to go through every style of champagne you're likely to encounter on a wine list or in a bottle shop, explaining what each one means, what's in the glass, and whether the price premium is justified or not. This is the episode that makes ordering champagne feel like a confident choice rather than a guessing game. Let's start with the style descriptors. The first one you'll see is Blanc de Blanc, literally white from whites. This means the champagne is made exclusively from Chardonnay, no Pinot Noir, no Pinot Meunier. The result is the most precise, mineral, and elegant style of champagne, high acidity, delicate mousse, notes of lemon, chalk, green apple, and with age, a gorgeous toasted almond and brioche quality. Blanc de Blancs is the style that ages most spectacularly of all. The heartland for this style is the Côte de Blanc, particularly the Grand Cru villages of Cremant, Avize, and Les Mesnil-sur-Oger. The benchmark grower-producer for the style is Pierre Piters. Next, Blanc de Noir, white from blacks. This is champagne made exclusively from the red-skinned grapes, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, or both, but pressed so gently that the juice runs almost completely clear. The result is a fuller-bodied, more structured style with a golden color, more red fruit character, such as strawberry, red cherry, and a richness that Blanc de Blancs does not have. This is the style to choose if you want something with more presence and weight. Aigle aux Raies Blanc de Noir from the Ambonnet village is one of the most sought-after grower champagnes in the world. Rosé champagne is next. Made in one of two ways, either by allowing brief skin contact with the red grapes to extract a little color, the saignée method, or more commonly in champagne by blending a small amount of still red wine from the region into the base white wine before the second fermentation. The result is a wine of pink to salmon color with red fruit flavors such as strawberry, raspberry, sometimes cherry, and typically more richness and generosity than a white champagne. Rosé champagne pairs beautifully with food, particularly salmon, duck, and light charcuterie, in a way that white champagne sometimes does not. Now, let's talk about non-vintage versus vintage. This is one of the most important distinctions in the category. Non-vintage champagnes, labeled NV, is a blend of wines from multiple harvest land, assembled by the winemaker to achieve a consistent house style year after year. The skill of blending across vintages is genuinely extraordinary. Great champagne chefs, Cuvées, spend careers mastering it. Non-vintage is the backbone of every house, and it represents the vast majority of what's sold. Vintage champagne is declared only in exceptional years, perhaps 3 or 4 times a decade, and is made from the wines of a single harvest. It's typically aged longer on the lees, more complex, more specific to a time and a place, and more expensive. Great vintage champagne from a serious house, such as 2012, 2008, and 2002, are the recent benchmarks. And they can age for 30 years or more. And finally, the prestige Cuvées, Dom Pérignon from Moët Chandon, Cristal from Louis Roederer, and Le Grand Dame from Veuve Clicquot, Belle Époque from Perrier-Jouët. These are the flagship wines of the great houses, made from the finest parcels and aged the longest and priced accordingly. Are they worth it? Honestly, yes. The best prestige cuvées in great vintages are genuinely extraordinary wines that justify some attention and serious price tags. But for the money, a great grower champagne from a superb vintage will often match or exceed them. The prestige cuvée price includes a significant marketing premium that the grower producer simply does not carry. Practical takeaway from today is that when you're navigating a champagne list, start with the style. Do you want the precision of Blanc de Blancs or the richness of Blanc de Noir? Or the food friendliness of rosé? Then decide between NV and vintage based on the occasion and your budget. And always scan for a grower producer if there is one on the list. Tomorrow, we're going to leave France and go to Spain and Italy, where cava and prosecco are made. That's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for your next decant.